The square roots of most numbers, such as the square root of 17, cannot be conveniently evaluated or approximated by hand. In these cases, we write the answer either as exactly with the square root symbol, square root of 17, or approximately with the use of a calculator, such as the square root of 17 is approximately 4 and 123 thousandths. So let's approximate each of these square roots to the nearest thousandth, if possible. So, pull out my calculator. The first one is the square root of 20. So I would put in, I guess in this calculator I'd put in 20 and then hit the square root button. So the square root, you see this one gives me a lot of decimal places. 4 and, looks like 472. 4 and 472 thousandths. If I want to try 0.95 square root and then change it to negative. This next one is approximately negative 0.975. Now, what if the negative was inside? So if I go 18 and negative, and then do square root, now I'm getting an error. So this last one doesn't seem to work. And why is that? Well, square roots of negative numbers, such as the square root of negative 18, are not real numbers, because no real number squared is negative. Depending on your calculator, if you attempt to evaluate a square root of a negative number, you'll get an error message. There is an area of mathematics that deals with square roots of negative numbers, but that's beyond the scope of this class. For us, a square root of negative number is not real. We can leave it at that. All right, the radius of a circle is given by r equal to the square root of a over pi, where a is its area. So find the diameter of a circle of area 38 and 8/10 square feet. And just kind of note that the diameter is 2 times the radius. So the radius is the square root of the area divided by pi. So in our calculator, I'd go 38.8 divided by, here's the pi button. You can approximate it with the, there you go. You can approximate it with 3.14 if you don't have a pi button. But there is 38.8 divided by pi, but I want to do the square root of that. There is the radius now. The radius to the nearest thousandth is 3.514 feet. And so the diameter is going to be 2 times that. So I now times by 2. And I get 7.03, or 7.029. So the diameter is approximately 7 and 29 thousandth of a foot.